What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the second episode of Wake and Bake Storytime with Mr. Viquez. This second episode, I've only ever done one other one of these. And I know I said I wasn't going to do no more smoke and chills, but this ain't smoke and chill, is it? This is Wake and Bake Storytime. And today, I'm going to be talking about that time I was catfished in 1998. I rolled a very bad blunt today. This shit is very bad. No good. No good. Anyway, I released the last part of my story yesterday. So if you guys read it all, you would know that in the story, I officially graduated high school. But throughout the story, throughout my high school years, I was working at a cell phone pager spot. I was working at a pager spot, and we had access to the internet in the 90s, late 90s. The internet was around, obviously, people knew about it, but it wasn't the way it is today. So at the time, there was a service, which is probably still around today, I don't know if it even is, called America Online, AOL. And I had several screen names, but my main one was Cibao Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? That was my shit. But anyway, I used to work there with my best friend Danny. Used to work there too. And we used to mess around a lot on the internet. We used to have this little scheme where we would get people to send us, get a chick to send us like one nude pic, right? And once we got that one nude pic, we'd go in a different chat room for lesbians. And we used to go in there and we would trade pictures with lesbians and shit, and they would send us all time. We used to have a fucking file full of just random bitches pictures, yo. Shit was crazy. Shit was a lot of fun too, man. It was just so easy to get these naked pics, man. Nowadays it's probably easier or not that easy. I don't know. I'm married now, so see that? And I don't fuck around like that on the internet. But when I was younger, boy, I used to have a lot of fun. So like I said, we had that website AOL that we used to use the chatting and they had chat rooms and all that shit. So one day we on there and we started talking to this one girl, and she didn't have no pictures, but I did. I sent her pictures and she wanted my phone number, and at the time I had a cell phone, but it was a secret cell phone. My mom couldn't know that I had it. So she gave me her number. So fucking lips is dry as hell. So I went and excuse me. Damn. Some good weed. Well, anyway, we started talking over the phone. And she sounded like she was cool as hell. In my mind, she sounded like she looked good. So I asked her what she looked like. She was like, well, I look like J-Lo, um, with a smaller butt. And I was like, word! Sounds fantastic. So Shorty was from the Bronx, and I was from obviously I'm in Brooklyn. So we talked for like about a week or two, and she wanted to come see me, and I was like, hell yeah, come through to my job. Like I said, if y'all read my story, y'all know how strict my mom's was. So she came through. Well, she wanted to come through, so she would have to come to my job. So, like I said, Shorty lived in the Bronx, and we were young. She didn't have a car, I didn't have a car, so she had to come in the subway. And if anybody of you ever been to New York City, or know anything about the subway system, or you guys who live out there right now, you know that going from the Bronx all the way to Brooklyn in a train is a fucking mission. So the one day I'm just chilling in my job, and I get a phone call to the pager shop, and I answer it, and it's the girl. She's like, yo, I'm about to be there in 5 minutes. I was like, oh shit. So I tell Danny was there, so I was like, yo, stay right here, I'm gonna hide behind, because like I said, the pager spot was real small, but there was like a little small cubicle that you could hide behind, that it had the little desk and the little computer. So I told Danny, I was like, yo, stay right there, and I want you to tell me what she looked like first. You're gonna tell her that I just stepped out and I'm gonna be back. So yo, Shorty walks in, right? And at first we didn't even know. She just came in asking random questions, da-da-da-da-da. She was just looking around, right? And she stepped out. So then, all of a sudden, I get another phone call and says, I'm about to walk in. So I fucking hide in the back, right? And she walks in again. And now Danny's like, hold up, that's the same bitch that just walked in before. And she goes, yo, what's up? It's me. She was like, who was I talking to on the phone this whole time? And Danny's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know who you are. And Danny's like, and she's like, oh, well, where's David? And she like, oh, he just went to the store to pick up some food. And she wasn't stupid. She knew I was in the back. Yo, I have nothing against people that are big, fat, whatever, overweight, whatever you want to call it. But yo, Shorty must have been at least 500 pounds, yo. I'm not even lying. I'm not even exaggerating, yo. One day, I'm gonna go back to the city and link up with Danny. I'm probably gonna go next month, and he gonna vouch for this. Yo, Shorty was super fat, yo. She was fucking, oh my God, disgusting, yo. When I say, like, the fat type of disgusting, like the type that, she had a mustache, you know what I'm saying? She was half bald, she had mad shit on her face, her clothes was way too fucking small for her. It was bad, man. It was bad, yo. And I hit her with the ill lie, man. I was like, yo, I got a girlfriend, man. She about to come in like 5 minutes. So you gotta be out. And Shorty was real mad. She was real hurt too, man. But you know what? At the end of the day, she catfished me, man. She could have just kept it real. We could have just been friends or whatever. But, you know, what the fuck you catfishing me for? Like, that shit was crazy. And that wasn't the first time. I mean, that wasn't the last time. That was the first time. But it wasn't the last time it would happen to me. Shit used to happen all the fucking time, yo. So, I hate being catfished. Well, I can't get catfished no more because, I got my wife. Maybe one day I'll tell you guys how we met. It's a pretty interesting story, too. Y'all gotta be surprised. Like I said, the last part of that story's out, so if you missed it, go on and check it out. I'm pretty sure you guys will not be disappointed. It's a beautiful day today. I gotta go to work and see what's gonna happen with my job, if I'm gonna get suspended or not, because I missed another job yesterday. I passed out trying to stay up to go to the next job. I got out at 1:30. That's the time I got home, and I had to be back at work at 5. So I tried to stay up so I wouldn't fall asleep, and I ended up passing out right before I had to get up. So I'm in a little bit of hot water, but at the same time, I live one day at a time, man. And you know what? If they fire me, I know who I am. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna get another job. I'm gonna be all right, man. Plus, I got Steamit, man. I got all you guys out here, I can't solely rely on Steamit, you know what I'm saying? Because I have a lot of people that depend on me, and anything could happen, I have 100% faith that nothing will happen to Steamit, but, we live in a world where anything could happen, and I don't even want to speak upon what could happen, but just anything crazy out of Steamit's control, malicious people, a freak of nature, anything could fucking happen, man. So I gotta keep a second income, a second income that can't disappear because of a freak of nature accident. But you know what? Even a job is not 100% secure, because just like I messed up and didn't wake up for work, and I could potentially be fired, well, the same thing could happen, right? The same thing could happen. It's the same thing both ways, you feel me? Anything could happen to your job, man. They could find somebody that worked 10 times better than you and kick your ass to the curb, set you up. I've seen it before many times. So, if you out there and all you have is one job, you need to find another hustle. You need to have 2 or 3 hustles. Always. I got 2 or 3 hustles, man. I'm about making money, man. We gotta make money to survive in this world. I wish it wasn't that way, man. I wish we could just all share and get along. And there was no need for money, and we could all just be. But unfortunately, it's not the world we live in. So, it's been a pleasure smoking this blunt with you guys. I gotta go to work in a little bit for this meeting, but nobody called me to tell me about no meeting, so it's kind of crazy. And I know y'all probably like, yo, this nigga wildin', just smoking out in the street like that. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. This is fucking a blunt. See, where is the light at? Where is the light at? Right there. I've been to prison twice, man. A blunt right now is just a ticket. This is just a ticket. That's the most they could do to you, is give you a ticket, man. Like, fuck them anyway. I ain't worried about no goddamn ticket. This is right across the street from my house. I'm gonna show y'all a little something. My bad, my bad. This is right across the street from my house. I got like this little fucking river. And the shit goes pretty far. You feel me? Yeah, I got no shame, man. I don't care. People walk by, I continue smoking my blunt. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, man, this blunt is getting real good, you know. I got my little coffee. Look how nice my street is. Nice and quiet. Just so y'all can see, this is the car I got, you know. Melvin, you've been asking me that you wanted to see what my car looked like. This is what it looked like. You feel me? The car is actually pretty fucking clean. It only has 100,000 miles, and it's a 2001. It's an old ass car, but it only got 100,000 miles. You know, I'm about to put a little system in it. Let me show you what I got. Put a little system in this shit. Damn, I get dark as hell real quick. But I got just a little bullshit box. You know what I'm saying? I got a little bullshit radio upstairs. It's just so I can hear my beats better, because the speakers are a little blown in. That seagull going crazy. But I'm about to cut this video off right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I haven't made a video this long in a while. My joints have been pretty much shorter. Just so you guys know, I will be continuing the story, but you know, it's definitely not gonna come out right away. But look forward to it. You know, everything you're reading is facts. You know, it's all facts. So everything really happened. And if you continue this journey along with me, and you've read it and you've done everything, I'm gonna, as I continue this theme journey and I move around, you guys will be meeting a lot of the people that that was in the story. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna go and you guys can see. You know what I'm saying? And you guys are gonna be like, wow, this guy was really genuine. You know, I already have a couple people on a drop of a dime that I could just call, and I could have them on speakerphone, and you guys gonna be shocked, like, oh shit, everything that nigga said in the fucking story was real. Like, I wasn't lying about nothing. I wish I remember the name of the high school that followed us to the train station. That shit was crazy. Oh my god, that was a crazy. Oh shit. What the fuck was that? Look at that shit. That motherfucker just climbed on me, dog. Did you see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. Oh. Yo, he just landed on my arm, yo. Scared the shit out of me. Crazy. He's dead now. I'm not even a violent person, but look. That's what happens when you mess with us, dog. You be laid out, flat. Alright, but anyway. The next thing you guys will be reading from me, I'm gonna do a little fiction. You know? Because there's a lot of good that can happen when you write, you know? You can teach people stories, you can teach people lessons, you know, and good morals to live by. So I'm gonna be dropping a lot of jewels in most of my writing. It's not just baseless writing, you know, it's writing with meaning, writing with method, you know, writing for a purpose. So I hope you guys enjoy this long wake and bake, but this shit is getting extra long, and I don't even know if this is gonna cut off anytime soon. So been a pleasure smoking a blunt with you, and I know it takes me a long time to smoke a blunt. I gotta like this shit again. Holla at me another time, and I'll see you guys. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Steam on, baby. Just steam on.